Live, say hello. How's things? Happy Wednesday. Happy date night. Happy hump night. Happy or hump day. Halfway through the week. I just got 2 hours of computer work done. My eyes hurt, but we got her did. We got her done. So we uploaded some new designs for the merch store. I uploaded a new YouTube video for this weekend. It will be up Sunday. What else did I do? I wrote a bunch of invoices, changed some invoices. Um, yeah. Oh, I had to add a bunch of designs to YouTube. So I have a new merch store. I've changed merch stores way too many times now, but I have a new one. Hopefully this is the final one, and yeah, it's linked to YouTube now. So when you guys watch the videos, the merch will pop up on new videos, I guess, and on the homepage. But if you want it on old videos, you have to go on and do it manually. So I went into like the most popular videos and added them in there. So yeah, hopefully you guys pick up some merch. We got some comments coming in. Owen, what's up, Owen? How are you? How are things? Sorry, I can't read this. My eyes hurt so much. Orlate? Where did you get your number from and your name? 408. Well, funny story. I've told this so many times. I had a snowmobile back in the day. It was a 440 Skidoo race sled. Anyways, back in the days of Kijiji and, before Facebook Marketplace, I went up and bought this sled from this fellow, Joel Moisen. And yeah, the number on the sled was 408. And then I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't racing. I was just kind of starting out in my video career. And then, yeah, down the road, I started racing and I needed a number. And my dad's like, why you be 408? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then, I started doing YouTube and growing from there. And then I changed my email. And then I just kind of stuck. So that's where 408 came from. There's also a band named 408. I doubt they got it from me, but maybe they named it after that highway in Florida or whatnot. So that's where 408 comes from. So, Jordan Weber, do you play any sports? No. I'm 35 now. I have a kid, and my sports are dirt biking and making videos and riding my side by side. I used to play beach volleyball a couple years ago before COVID and stuff, but just indoors in the winter for something to do. But yeah, I was never really into hockey and soccer and stuff. I played a little bit when I was younger in school, but once I got into motocross and YouTube and stuff, that kind of sports went out the window because motocross racing was the sport that I was gonna do. So Jordan Weber, how do I stay in shape now? Well, juggling a kid up and down the stairs every day. I do go on the bike every day, usually two times a day. I try and go on at lunch, and then I go on after dinner. Um, and then I am a little out of shape right now. I could probably lose about 20 pounds. The dad bod's kicking in. So when I was training, I was going to the gym 5-6 days a week, and then I was also riding 5-6 days a week. So it's pretty hard to gain weight when you're just training 24/7. But now, obviously, I don't ride as much as I used to. Yeah, I go on the stationary bike a couple times a day, and usually I just write emails and check in on things while I'm on the bike, so the time flies really quickly. And then I have a set of weights downstairs as well that I usually lift while I'm on that bike. So that's basically my workout. And I go for a half-hour walk every day with the dog and with my son. So I'm pushing the stroller. So that's about 2 kilometers, give or take. So, and I have an Apple Watch that tracks all my progress and my rings, and it reminds me to go for a walk and lose some weight. All right, let's catch up on some questions here. Do you adjust your suspension on your bike to your weight? Yes, on my dirt bike and ATV, it's all custom to my weight. The dirt bike, obviously, it's spring suspension, so I take it in and they, measure me and, my riding style, and I don't know how much it costs. But yeah, they adjust everything, and it does make a huge difference. And then my ATV, it's air suspension, so I adjusted most of that, and you can go online and kind of figure that out. And then the Maverick, it has electric suspension, so I don't adjust it to my weight, but I change it on the fly while I'm riding the Maverick there. So yeah, dirt bike is most important one. If you ride a stock dirt bike and then you ride a dirt bike with dialed in suspension, it is night and day. You don't get fatigued as fast, and it's just an awesome time. What else we got? Funny story. My favorite number is 340 because of both houses I owned had the number 340. And also we had the number 340 on all my family emails, so it's hilarious. It's funny, some numbers just stick with you, like 408, I swear it follows me everywhere. Like, I glance at the clock and it's 408. I see license plates, they say 408. We're watching movies and there's, a hotel room that says 408. Like, I swear I see it every day. I don't know if it's just like all these coincidences or what, but yeah, it just pops up all the time. Oh, we got some other ones. Yo, I am new. Hey, buddy, how are ya? Jordan Weber, 20 pounds. How much do you weigh? I weigh about 210, 220, give or take. I'm also 6 foot, 6'1". Depends. In the morning, I'm a little taller. You do shrink throughout the day. But yeah, I like to stick around like 190. I like to stay just under 200. It makes me feel a little better. But yeah, that's how I stay in shape. And, eat healthy. It's all it is calories in versus calories out, right? It's like, your vehicle, you're just putting gas in and then draining it back out. So, if you're eating 2,000 calories and then only burning 1,000 calories through the day, your body's going to store that. And then, of course, as you get older too, your body doesn't process it as well. And your metabolism isn't as high and whatnot. So you will gain weight. But, since I've trained all these years, I'm always just used to training and used to working out, and I enjoy it. I hate when I'm doing it, but it's always like, push yourself a little harder, and then in the end, you feel so much better. Um, so that's my advice. Again, like I was talking earlier as well, merch. I've added a new merch store. They have warehouses all over the world, so there's no, you don't have to worry about duty fees and tariffs and stuff crossing over the border. And it's pretty quick too. I think it's about a week to 2 weeks delivery. So it's good quality stuff, and I'm adding new designs, a couple times a week, and some real interesting different designs thanks to the help of AI now. So make sure you pick up some merch. And I can't wait to start doing contests and giveaways, where you have to buy some merch and then you'll be entered in for like a dirt bike or an F-150 Raptor. That'd be a wild contest. Can't do that yet. I'll just give away, a jersey at this point, but we will get there. So if you see any merch pop up, much appreciated if you pick some up. What state are you from? I'm actually from Canada. I'm from Ontario, Canada, London, Ontario. About 2 hours from Toronto, 2.5 hours from Detroit, and like Port Huron, an hour and a half from Port Huron. So we're near the border-ish. I go across the border quite a bit. Not recently though, because yeah, I just haven't crossed recently. So, we got Alex there from Germany. I visited you in 2019. Oh, hey, Alex. I was thinking about you the other day. We had a TV show company from the Netherlands. They were here, and I told them how you randomly stopped by one day. So, but yes. Anyways, I'm gonna tune out. If anyone has any more questions, let them rip because I gotta keep going here. So, I don't live nowhere near America. The one state I visited was Maryland. I think we're like 8 hours from Maryland, 8 or 10 hours, give or take. So, across the border, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're at the 10-minute mark. Again, thank you again for tuning in. We will have a new YouTube video this Sunday. I usually release them early in the morning, like 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to check it out, much appreciated. Leave lots of comments. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And go check out the YouTube videos right now and just, yeah, share them on Facebook. Do what you got to do. Would love to see views shoot up so we can continue making crazy content for you guys. And you know, start destroying cars again. So we will get there soon enough. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for all the questions. Great talking with you. We'll see you later. Bye bye.